What's going on, guys? We are back in, and after discussing of why I wanted, between a Nintendo and everything, and I did state, for a PS5, we are going to be talking about personally why I want a PS5. Now, I'm not going to go into all the, the technology parts of it. Oh, it's got this, this and this and that, like all the megabytes and, all the storage space and all that stuff. If you want to know that, you can always look it up. I'm not going to tell you, but I'm just going to go ahead and give you guys my personal thoughts on the PS5 as of right now. Now, do I currently own one? No, I do not. Am I trying to acquire one? Yes, I am. Don't know when that's going to happen. I know that they're constantly going to be in restock very soon, especially with the holidays coming up. Like Target, GameStop, Walmart, Best Buy, stores like that. Especially in my area or Amazon. And last year when it came out, I wasn't too hyped about it, especially with all the issues that people were having, especially with scalpers and everything of that nature. And with my job, I constantly see more PS5s now than I ever used to, and I'm going to at least try to get one very soon. But the main reasons why I want to be able to get a PS5 is obviously, for the gaming perspective, such as Gotham Knights, SpiderMan 2, Wolverine going to be coming in a few years, as well as some other games that are currently going to be going to PS5. Especially, you look at PS5 and you look at PS4. Yes, PS4 is still popular, but PS5 is just now trying to, literally rocket off the ground. And when I say that, rocket off the ground, you got to think, PlayStation is a very huge, not only console, but also a company. And PlayStation, if they do it correctly, because you got to look at everything. God of War is going to be on PS5, the brand new Spider-Man, Gotham Knights, Suicide Squad, like I said, those are the main games that I'm looking forward to in 2022, 2023. And I honestly have a feeling that PS4 is going to be done given probably within a couple years, because if these major games are just strictly going to be going towards the PlayStation 5 instead of 4, it is going to be a huge, not letdown, but I would say more of a money grab, because you got to think, if they do this correctly, especially if they have a bundle like they did with Uncharted, Call of Duty, Spider-Man, Ratchet and Clank, or other games, or even Mortal Kombat that they've had in the past with the PS4, if they do the same thing with the PS5, then that way they can sell a lot more. And the prices for these games, not games, but the PS5 is just absolutely astounding, because you're paying over $1,000 or more. There's people that I have met that have paid over $800 or more for a PS5, and I paid over I think 400 or more for my PS4 at the time, which I got in 2018 in Black Friday deal. So that's how I was able to, acquire that, as well as my Spider-Man PS4 game that I love and I still play to this day. Now, my PS4 Pro, I still play all the time. You guys should already know that. If you guys are not following me, go ahead and do so. But the only thing is that there are certain games that I do want to try to play on PS5 that I have not been able to acquire yet on PS4, which again is Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, Call of Duty Cold War, Call of Duty Vanguard, that I have considered about buying for the PS5 when I do get it, because you gotta look at this. We're getting a Call of Duty almost every year, so it's not like we're really going really out of our way to really get any kind of a Call of Duty, or same thing goes for Madden or any other game, especially with the brand new Ratchet and Clank. That's another game I'd like to play on PS5. But as of right now, I do not have a PS5. The reasons why I really want a PS5 is that also because it looks slick, it looks neat. I like the way it, for gaming videos, of how it looks for the HP, as well as the streaming, and the way the gameplay feels and the way it looks, especially for the controller and the amount of storage that you can get for the PS5. But I am going to try to get a disc instead of a digital, and the reason why I would rather have a disc is because of how many PS4 games that I own that I would like to try to play onto the PS5, rather than just have digital and rebuy them all over again. I do not want to do that, because again, if you're a digital collector for games, that's perfectly fine. If you're a like a hardcover for a game collector, that's perfectly fine as well. Me personally, I am one of those. I can go for either or, just depends on the game and how badly either I want it in hand or how bad that I want the game fully. Now, if I get the game in hand, again, that's perfectly fine. But if I have to buy it digitally, depending on what the game is, it all just depends on where it is, where I get it from, and also how fast I can get it as well when it drops, or if when I have the money. Due to because unlike a lot of people, they think, oh, I can buy games and all this that. No, guys, I bought recently with me getting Xbox Pass and PS4. Well, PSN Live, I've been able to play other games that I have been wanting to play for a long time. Some of these games have been out for 5 to 6 years. I got reviews coming out for games that I have never been able to play until now, due to getting a lot more better pay in my job. Because guys, I don't get paid for YouTube. I do this as a hobby. I do this to get my thoughts out there. I am not making one single dime off of YouTube, even though I wouldn't mind it. That is not happening. If it does, okay, great. But at the same time, there is no indication of me getting any kind of payment from YouTube. If it happens, great. I'm hoping it does at some point, but if not, then again, I'm just gonna have to roll with the dice, and I'm still gonna do videos no matter what. I still got Horizon Zero that's gonna be coming out as well, which is another game I'd love to see playing on the PS5. But either way, I just want to be able to enjoy playing games on a brand new console, which again, hopefully I'll be able to do at some point on the PS5, and I'll have room. There's some other things that I'm thinking about doing that I will be able to do on my personal, and once I am able to finally buying a PS5, I will be able to show you guys of what it looks like and how it feels towards me, as well as maybe some more gameplay, and then be able to kind of change it up a little bit. That's just me personally. I personally just can't wait to see more of what the PS5 has to offer for me as a gamer, as well as me as a huge collector of video games, and me how much of a gaming lover I am of gaming within general, how much I love just playing video games, and how long I've been playing video games, because I started out on a PS1 and a Nintendo 64. So again, coming 20 some odd years later of being able to play video games and been able to improve over the years, I think that's a massive improvement for not only as a gamer, but also for someone that has been playing video games for so many years. But either way, what are you guys' thoughts about this down in the comments down below? Do you guys think I should get a PS5? Is it worth it? Either way, what are your thoughts about it? Let me know down in the comments down below. If you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing. Leave a big fat like on the video. I'd like a little bit of input on this. Either way, let me know. And as always, I'll be seeing you guys on the next one.